Hey guys, Angry Old Man here. It's still really dark outside, like crazy dark, and I got up at like, I don't know, it was like 4 this morning. I got a little case of the nerves and stuff. I guess the marathon coming up this week just kind of hit home. Um, the DOMS is fading from my speed workout, and that's good. I don't know what I want to do today. Honestly, I have options this week, more options than usual because it's my light week. It's raining. Unfortunately, my treadmill is still broken, and I'm just not going to invest the time in fixing it right now. The last thing I want is to add any level of stress to my life, and that repairing a treadmill, a 20-year-old treadmill, probably going to add just a wee bitty bit of stress. So I'm just going to let that slide for right now. I'm going to order the belt probably while I'm sitting in the hotel room um, in, in Huntington as part of my sort of plan to pass the time without getting myself all worked up. I could go out and do a 3-mile LTH run today, which would be all right. It's really wet though, so I don't know if I want to do that because I would have to do that on the main road. I really couldn't do an effective LTH run in the muddy road. I would either overwork with zero results, and the workouts this week are more just. Anything I do this week is more for the health of my mind and my sort of my own personal comfort, because I've run every day, many days, twice a day for months, and the taper, last week's taper was painful. Oh man, so painful, and not in actual I hurt way, but more a man. I'm really anxious sort of way. Anyway, I could also go out and do a 45-minute aerobic run, which would be basically moderately faster than my recovery run. So, but in any case, those guys would, either way, I would like to do a run. I'm hoping the rain, I'm really hoping the rain peters out a bit, because I want to go run on the road in the new shoes to help break them in, but it's just going to be mud, and I don't want to get my race shoes all muddy. On the upside, I've been checking the weather, and the weather's not supposed to be horrible. It is supposed to be stupid cold starting tonight all the way through Sunday, but the day will warm up. I'm hoping I will be at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll be running the race, and it'll be probably about 32, 33, 35 degrees, somewhere in there. Huntington is warmer than where we live, moderately. But anyway, those are just some thoughts from me at, dark 30 in the morning. I'm going to maybe put a little bit more up today because it's my day off from work. It's raining, so I can't do a lot of farm chores. Probably going to get the heaters all cleaned off and everything around the house, and get them set up because it's going to start getting cold. Anyway, catch you later, guys. Hey guys, Angry Old Man here. Well, I'm back, and I went out, and it was kind of rainy and nasty this morning, and I ended up doing my 45-minute aerobic run today. I took off just a little on the fast side, but got that under control as I went. I would prefer maybe to go down to the trail, but it just wasn't worth the investment today to go down there. I think I'm better served just hanging around the house, doing my farm chores and that sort of thing today, instead of trying to just go stress for a 45-minute run for the sake of just slightly flatter course. In any case, I did go out, and the road is hilly, unfortunately. Um, Pushing the uphills and the downhills, it was very hard to regulate um, my real time pace and heart rate. I would be running, and I'm like, okay, there's the heart rate, there's that magic 134 I want to hold, and it's gone again. And now I'm in a blue zone, and then okay, I'm going up a hill. Oh, I'm in the orange zone. So I did a lot of that. Down heart rate would creep down to 117, uh, fly back up to 139, 140 as I climbed a hill. I was trying to hold a fairly steady pace, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, my average heart rate was 134 beats per minute. That worked out well. That's right at the very tip top of my aerobic zone, which is where I wanted it. And my average pace was right at an 8:30 mile, which is, that big notch that first really big notch right down under where I would probably like to have my goal marathon pace which is 7:49 mile. Adding another 10 beats per minute would get me for at least a while right into my zone, and I'm hoping I can hold that out. The little bit of muscle soreness I had from that speed workout's fading. It's almost gone. I was it just, if you don't do things, you just don't do them. And it was one of the things that was on my schedule. I did it. Maybe in the future, I will space out some of my more intense workouts. But in any case, it's one of those. A little bit of muscle soreness is probably expected. A little bit of stiffness. Who knows? Anywho, that's all I've got now for today. I'm still doing some final preps. It is starting to get stupid cold. We're going to be down in the 20s tonight. And we'll be down in the 20s right up until Friday, and then then it'll be just a little bit warmer for Saturday and Sunday, which is the marathon. Not a great deal warmer, but a little bit. My goal is to get through this work week, which I'll be working some extra hours. And I do have a couple more runs to do, and save that last little easy recovery run for once I'm down in the hotel. And I'll do that probably Saturday morning when I wake up. I'll just sneak down to a treadmill. I won't even go do real running. I'll just do my super easy shakeout 30-minute or whatever it is, and just be done with it, and enjoy the town a bit before the actual marathon. Rest the last little bit of my legs up and make sure I'm as fresh as I can be. Well, because I'm all set up otherwise. I've got my energy gels are all lined up. I've got my outfit, which has been my standard outfit for this year, with the addition of my cold weather under gear. A lot of people would be hesitant to dress in the slightly warmer stuff, because you will build up body heat as you run. My gear is only level 2, which is pretty mild. It's I don't even think they make the level 1 stuff anymore. I don't think there's very much value added to the level 1 stuff. It's all it's kind of like wearing yoga pants, or those cheap Walmart tights. They really don't do anything for you as far as insulation. The level 2s give you some level of insulation. It will be, when we take off, I'm anticipating taking off in roughly 32, 33 degree weather, right at that magic freeze point. If all goes well, I will be done by 10:30 or so, before 10:30. But I should be done by then. At which point the temperature should start. We should start to see the temperature into the into the 40s by then. But still, one of my first races I ever ran, like serious competitive races, was in very similar conditions, like 2 years ago today, as a matter of fact. And I wore the Under Armour and basically the same cold weather running gear I have now, and the temperatures will be almost identical. So I'm okay with it. We'll just let the dice fall where they may. Whether I do great or I do poorly, I've done the best I can do as far as training. I've put in everything I can possibly put into this, and I just just gotta let things fall where they may and be happy or sad on the day. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I do appreciate you, and I hope you you find what you're looking for in your running program, and I hope your race goes well. To all the guys running the Marshall University Marathon, I'll see you out there, and run angry, my friends.